Good morning, traders. This is Michael coming to you from GammaEdge on Tuesday, February 18th with our pre-market morning strategy and briefing session. As always, here at GammaEdge, we start with our three pillars, sentiment, structure, and trend. We'll start with our market trend model. We continue to see the market trend model in a bullish stance. We continue to see the bolded CT above the moving averages. We did see some flattening and consolidation towards the end of the day on Friday. So we'll continue to watch that to see if we see a significant recovery back to the upside. The red above cyan continues to expand. This is our longer term look, and obviously putting capital to work on a longer term time frame has been important, and just staying with the trend. So again, we'll continue to watch the bolded CT to see how it reacts today. We may see some sort of consolidation or pullback. As long as the overall sentiment, or as long as the overall trend stays above the colored moving averages, we'll look for opportunities to buy the pullbacks within the overall bullish sentiment and structure. Moving on to the SPXP, all expiries turned on here. You can see that we are call dominated via over here. Expected move for today is 0.7%. We closed above transition on Friday, and we're looking to open above that around that 61.20 level. We do have 61.50 defined above us. That is PX, and is a very large call dominated area that may be difficult to get above today, but if we do get above that, then we'll have eye and target on the JPM short call strikes, and then 6,200, which is COI up there. So a significant amount of market participants are placing their bets for 6,200. We'd like to see this structure continue to advance. We'd like to see PX move up. To the downside, we see the transition level very well defined below us, so any sort of pullback will most likely be an opportunity to get involved in the market if you're not at this time, unless we see a significant change in the sentiment and structure. Even a pullback all the way down to 60.50 would still be a plausible scenario and an opportunity to get involved in the market. Obviously, we'd like to see us hold above 6,100 for any short-term pullbacks, and then moves back to the upside. Looking at the 0DT for today, we have our implied open outlined here. We have the drunken sailor range, as always, that Paul discusses in the SPX game plan. That's important to how we navigate the day. Again, opening above transition, any pullback into that transition level at 60.95, 6,100 will be an opportunity to get involved in the market to the upside, as long as we see the net stat command and vol M, as well as the market trend model, remain bullish intraday. And then obviously we've pointed out that 61.50 here to the upside. That might be an area that causes us some stalling and difficult to get over, at least for today. And then we see COI up there, obviously for today, 6,200. Not really expecting that to be challenged today, unless we see a significant amount of out of the money call speculation via market participants, and we want to be watching the vol M command and have positive slopes for our call and put centroids, as well as the vol D command for that. I'm just going to jump into the DB real quick. This is the delta balance. Obviously still remains significantly bullish. You see the delta balance pegged at 1 up here, and you see the left-hand plane and right-hand plane above 0, which is always what we want to see if we anticipate any market appreciation on price. And even on any pullbacks, we'd like to see the delta balance obviously stay above 0. Most notably, we want to see that right-hand plane, which is above spot price, stay above 0 and be trending up. That would be the out of the market, or sorry, out of the money call speculation that is most important. So we'll go ahead and jump right into thesis for today and look and see what the chart looks like. We've outlined the drunken sailor range. A little tip that I had discussed with a couple other people is I'm keeping these drunken sailor ranges day over day. So we'll be able to monitor that and see if we see an advancement. You can also do that with the levels and the structure. So P-trans, 0 gex, and plus gex, you could manually draw those in and watch the advancement of the structure day over day. I think that's important, obviously, for the market to continue to move up. We need to see the structure move up, which is indicating call speculation continues to be alive and well and moving up to higher prices. So we see 61.50 up there at plus gex. We've already outlined that. I think that's probably going to be a stalling area for today, unless we see a lot or significant amount of out of the money call speculation above that 61.50 and watching the vol M command with positive slopes. So that's kind of my thesis for today. I would anticipate some stalling around 61.50 if we get to that point. And then the pullback for me would be down towards the top of this drunken sailor range, or even into the drunken sailor range, still would be a viable area to get involved in the market. And even a pullback all the way down here to P-Trans or Zero Gex. I'm going to call this 6100, even though they're listed at 6090. Again, these are areas where we want to watch for a pullback. So even a pullback down into there, obviously we'd be in the top third of the drunken sailor range, so it might be a little choppy, but that would be bullish, I think, for consolidation and pullback in the overall market, and just to relax after the significant move we've had up, and obviously the gap up here this morning. So that's my thesis. Single stocks, we'll be posting some of those here in a little bit with our narrow curated list. We've had some excellent trades last week. Obviously, we want to be tailwind with the market and maintain that bullish stance to help those stocks appreciate. But stocks that are above zero gex, call dominated, and have +2 to 3% to the upside to plus gex, and delta balance above zero really have been a key component for us watching single stocks. So hopefully that helps for today. We'll be in the Discord in just a few minutes. Welcome back after the long weekend, and we'll be around today if we notice any significant changes. But overall, 6150 to the upside is where I would be watching, and then any pullback down towards the top of the drunken sailor range or 6100. All right, thanks everybody. We'll see you in a little bit.